dear students, welcome back to my channel, and before we start, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.
Try to look at these ladies. They are trying to choose quality dress for them. But would they know the standards for a quality dress? In this lesson, you will learn how to apply the quality standards in dressmaking. We have a character here. I am Dad Sewing Machine, and I am with Mom Sewing Machine to talk about the characteristics of a well-finished garment. If you know these characteristics, you can apply quality standards on your garment output. Characteristics of good stitches are also discussed in the module. This will contribute in applying quality standards. Dad Sewing Machine said, "A good fitting is achieved by doing the work with care, patience, and practice. A well-fitted garment feels comfortable, adjusts naturally to the activities of the wearer. It is becoming in line and amount of ease as well as consistent with current fashions." Mom Sewing Machine said, "Techniques of good dressmaking are essential to good fitting and good designing. Some of the skills are to be mastered are placing patterns through with the grain line, cutting accurately along lines, stitching and pressing darts, basting by hand and by machine accurately, stay stitching with the grain, is in fullness, tailor pressing and setting a sleeve smoothly in the armhole. A well-fitted garment is a source of satisfaction and looks nice. A well-fitted garment has the optimum amount of ease, and its seam lines follow the general silhouette of the body, so it fits perfectly. Any fitted garment is judged by its appearance on the wearer, and its success depends on a great deal on its fitting. Fitted garments are comfortable and allow the wearer to perform normal activities, so they can move easily. They also fit snugly on the body of the wearer. Each garment should be checked for ease, comfort, line, grain, set, and balance. And these are the 5 basic factors which determine a good garment fit as presented below. The first one is the ease. The garment which seems to be right size is neither too loose nor too tight. Ease is also the difference between the actual body measurements and the garment measurements, just like what is illustrated. This amount varies with the fashion type of garment and personal taste. Too much ease will be seen in too long shoulders, many folds across the neck and chest and waistline being too loose. So if it is too loose, so it doesn't provide a good ease on the garment. If a garment is of a good fit, then it should fit without any wrinkles or strain. The second factor is the line. The basic silhouette shows the lines in a garment. The circumference lines include neckline, armhole, waistline, and wristline. Lines should be smooth without folds and neat. There should be smoothly graded curves in back and front. Armholes should be oval but not pointed or round in shape. It follows natural creases made where the arm joins the body. The curved line should be not too low, which will hinder the movements of the hand. So there is still the comfortability of wearing the dress considering with the line. The next one is what we call the grain. The grain refers to the placement of warp and weft yarns from grain. It denotes the direction of the threads. Lengthwise grain should be perpendicular to the floor at the center front and center back unless off-grain seams are present. If the grain line is not corrected, wrinkles or sagging occur. So it is very obvious if the dress is not on its grain. It has wrinkles and sagging. Sometimes the grain line is off when the material is not cut carefully. Threads or yarns, the units that make the cloth, are called the grain. Be careful to say crosswise grain or lengthwise grain for clearness. Graceful folds in gathers, pleats, ruffles, and skirts occur if they follow the heavy threads. The fourth one is the set. A well-fitted garment has a smooth set without any wrinkles. A smoothness of set or freedom from wrinkles is required for a good-looking fit. Graceful folds created by gathers or unpressed pleats or draped features are style lines, not to be confused with wrinkles. Those slanting triangles straining from some curve or bulge of the body. The fifth one is the balance. The garment should look balanced from left to right and front to back. The skirt should hang so that it extends the same distance from the center to the right and left sides. The neckline should fit neck snugly at all points. If the shoulder seam stands away from shoulder at the neck point and fits tightly at armhole point, the garment will look out of balance, so you should always consider this one. And aside from the 5 basic factors which determine a good garment fit, you have to understand the characteristics of good stitches so as you may apply quality standards in garment construction. So here are the characteristics of good stitches. The first one is the length of stitches is proportional to the texture of the fabric. Again, the length should be proportion if we are referring to the stitches. So considering the texture of the fabric. And then the second one, the stitches are the same in length. So they are even in length. And they are not skipping. And then the stitches appear the same on both right and wrong side of the fabric. Another characteristic of a good stitches is the stitches follows the intended line smoothly and accurately. There are no skip or broken gaps in stitching. When retraced, it appears as one line of stitching. And lastly, the stitching has no tangles. So with that, I know you can apply the quality standards as we get to start constructing our dress. So for your enrichment card, you have here, identify what factor in determining a good garment fit is described on each item. Choose your answer from the box and write the correct answer on your answer sheet. So you will choose the answer on the part 1 of enrichment card from the box. And then for the second one, you look for the factors in determining a good garment fit on the puzzle below, then encircle the words. So you can also check those letters so that you can form the word on this puzzle. And then for your assessment card, of course, it is a multiple choice. You just have to choose the letter of the correct answer and write it on your answer sheet. And to apply it, we have it here. You have to read the diagram below and check for the correct characteristic of good stitches. Cross out if otherwise. So you will answer on your answer sheet and submit them to your teacher. I hope you have learned a lot for today. So with that, I know you can do it, and good luck in answering your module.